is? My name is Hinds and welcome to my channel. If you are a subscriber, you'll know that I've been doing a very exciting series about Guardians of the Galaxy, getting to know a little bit about the piece of Marvel lore that I didn't really know too much about beforehand. And in this video, we're going to be talking about 5 significant moments that happened in Guardians of the Galaxy history. But before we start, the Guardians of the Galaxy animated TV series has arrived on Disney XD every day starting from the 21st of March 2016. To celebrate Guardians of the Galaxy on South African TV, I'm doing a series of videos delving into the origins of the series and just checking out the characters that make the universe so cool so that you can kind of catch up. For more Guardians of the Galaxy outside of my YouTube channel, go check out Disney XD on DSTV channel 304 to check out the series and be a part of the hype. For more info, check out the cards on the top right hand side of this video, and there's a link in the description as well. How exciting! That's happening on South African TV. I'm really hyped about that. So, here are 5 significant moments in Guardians of the Galaxy history. Let's hit it. 1969. Marvel Superheroes number 18, published in 1969, marked the debut of the Guardians of the Galaxy. But you'd never know that if you grabbed a copy of that comic book today, because none of the characters that we know and love from the movie, the TV series on Disney XD, all the current comics are in it. Not even a little bit, not even slightly. They're completely different. The original Guardians are from an alternate 31st century future of the Marvel Comics universe. They were a rebel crew that fought the evil Badoon aliens who controlled the entire galaxy. Team members included Vance Astro, a human X-Men style mutant with telekinetic powers who also had Captain America's shield, Martin X, the last Plutonian, who had a crystalline body who could emit cold and heat from his hands. Charlie 27 was an enhanced human who hailed from Jupiter. We don't want to go there, Wachowski brothers. And Yondu Udonta, an expert archer from the Alpha Centauri system. They gained a bunch of other members over their publication history, but yeah, none of them made it into the team that we know and love today. 1982. This was the year that Raccoon made his debut in the Marvel Comics universe in The Incredible Hulk number 271. If we're being technical, he actually debuted in Marvel Preview number 7 in 1976, but that story didn't make it clear that he was a part of the existing comic continuity, mainly because, despite the name, Marvel Preview wasn't owned by Marvel Comics. Well, it was, and it wasn't. Instead, Marvel Preview was owned by Magazine Management Company, which was actually Marvel Comics' parent company. So in a way, Marvel Preview actually owned Marvel comic books or something. Anyway, for that reason, the Rocky Raccoon who appears in Marvel Preview number 7 is considered to be a different character by some people, even though they are exactly the same in every possible way. I mean, who could have predicted that a belligerent talking squirrel with superb combat and tactical knowledge would develop into a beloved movie icon? Incidentally, Star-Lord, who also debuted in Marvel Preview in issue number 4, as did the Punisher in issue number 2. 1990. Despite their origins in the late 1960s, the Guardians of the Galaxy only got their own comic book in 1990. This was the original team of Vance Astro and Pearls fighting the Badoon aliens. I always think it's baboon. I'm from South Africa, bro. So still no Star-Lord or Groot, but it didn't do too badly. From that debut in 1990, the Guardians of the Galaxy lasted a respectable 62 issues. What's weird though is that despite finally having a comic with their name on it, their most significant adventures all happened pre-1990, and this 62 issue 5-year run was mostly forgettable. 2008. This is where the Guardians of the Galaxy as we know them today finally made their debut. All the characters were already established, having debuted years earlier in other publications, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, number 1, was just the vehicle that brought them under one banner. It was the best thing that could have happened to all of them, despite Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax, Rocket Raccoon, and Groot all having histories extending at least into the 1970s. None of them made any real impact in the comics world. But together, they became a phenomenon. The first issue sold 39,854 copies, which was reasonable, but it created so much critical buzz that subsequent issues sold out and had to be reprinted. The Guardians of the Galaxy became a bona fide hit. 2014. Even with a hit comic on its hands, Guardians of the Galaxy was still a weird choice to get a film adaptation. I mean, we got all the hype going, but as you can imagine, it wasn't as popular as X-Men. Even though it featured a team of comic book stalwarts with long histories, these were mostly unknown characters. There wasn't the name recognition of characters like Hulk, Iron Man, and Captain America who would draw crowds and make people watch movies. I mean, even long-time comic book fans needed to read FAQs to figure out who was on this team, and their backstories were weird even for comic books. I mean, a talking raccoon, a tree, a saxophone playing car salesman turned brutish assassin because of space magic. If you want to hear more about that, go check out the video in the cards in the description below. I mean, they were weird. They really were the weirdest characters in the Marvel Universe. But being unknown didn't hurt the Guardians at all. Releasing on the 21st of July 2014, Guardians of the Galaxy ended up being a huge movie for Marvel, earning a worldwide total of $773.3 million, making it the third biggest movie of 2014. It didn't just make money, it also was a critical success and delivered star turns for Chris Pratt and Dave Bautista. On paper, it seems like this was the last property that Marvel should have adapted, but it totally worked out, and I can't wait to see what happens with the sequel next year. If you're as excited as me about the new Guardians of the Galaxy team, check out Disney XD's TV show. I'm including cards in the top right hand corner of this video and links in the description below so that you can see a little bit more about the show. There's a great little game. I've done a whole bunch of videos. I'm going to include all those links all over this video. Just like clicking everywhere. Just do it. Until the next video, guys, high five a stranger. It's good for your health. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yes. Sign up. Adios.